It's morning, and that means it's time for Rotten Mornings. The best way to start your morning off rotten.
Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
Well, we're
Brandy,
back.
what we were going to be talking about, and I said I don't know, and she
And
said,
so I said, oh, a traditional episode of Rotten Mornings then.
Yes. Well, good morning, everyone out there listening in podcast land. This is it. This is what you tuned in for.
"The end. Wait, this is it? That's all you needed me for? Was just all right? You guys have a great day. Stay rotten."
That was easy. Hey, what did you think about the new theme song?
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it, man. I think you really honed your craft on this one.
I didn't. It's the same thing.
Super proud of you, though. Nevertheless,
That's yeah. Thanks. I just wanted to hear it once.
just imagine I'm your uncle or dad or whatever it is that you need praise from.
Excellent. I'm doing that currently.
Yay!
So I guess we need to kind of give an update. We haven't done one of these since October.
Good God, that was like 4 years ago, dude.
Do you realize that since our podcast series ended in October, pretty much the company has been completely overhauled and revolutionized?
Yes, and is dare I say booming.
You should dare, and it's true. It's booming in the most rotten way. We've added some people.
Yes, we've added some people.
We literally everyone who's now a part. Go ahead and say your name. Okay, well that may not have turned out. But I'm hoping in a couple of episodes that are coming up, we're going to bring some of those on the podcast and chat with them, kind of introduce the people in the podcast listeners to the new members of the Rotten Core.
Yes, and we also would like to dig into our community and bring some of those people on as well. We've got the new Rotten community going since our last podcast, and got a bunch of amazing artists on there.
Yeah, it's really incredible. What's really cool, I think we're like 4,000 people in the Rotten community, and that didn't even really exist when we went off the air last time.
Nope.
So we have we've done a lot of stuff. Luckily, we're not keeping ourselves to the insane schedule that we were keeping in October, and we have changed it for another insane schedule.
Yeah. Actually, I'd like to tell you a couple of things you might know that happened yesterday. Yesterday was the anniversary of the first episode of the Quarantine.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yep. I almost released Rotten and Grim Kids, but I didn't know that day either. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, damn, that would have been a perfect time to release the last episode of Rotten and Grim Kids, because then we'd have like a year cap. But I screwed that up.
No, it's fine. No one cares.
No one gets true.
That is true.
But also yesterday, the hashtag Rotten on TikTok got to 1 million views.
1 million views for hashtag Rotten.
And Rotten Reviews has 1.5 million views.
Yeah.
That is a lot of views. What is Rotten?
I don't know.
That's fair. That is fair.
But we sure like to hear people come up with their own versions.
We do not like that.
Yeah.
We have people just rottening it up out there, all willy-nilly.
Oh, willy-nilly.
We had some
Oh,
people.
my favorite is when everyone tells me they're rotten too.
They're just as rotten as we are, which is fair because we don't know what it means.
Yeah, exactly. That's no shit.
One of my favorite things that just happened recently, we had some people that work with us go out to the Georgia Renaissance Festival and had people recording that Rotten Reviews sucks.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to see all of that.
Yes, that's going to be some good footage too.
We've tried to encourage people this entire time, bash us. But
Because
there's
we
all
find
this,
it hilarious.
yeah, but
but
there's all this love. Like, what's
remember, bash us, i.e., Rotten Reviews. Do not bash our individual people.
No.
Yeah, please don't do that. But Rotten Reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did a down thumb, and I don't know if you guys saw it on the audio.
No, can't say that I did.
It's funny because last night we were talking about doing some workshops on Discord, like learn how to, edit like Rotten or write like Rotten. And me and Scott both discussed that. Well, what happens when the student becomes the teacher and they surpass us in their skill? And well, at that point in the learning, that they've gone off the curriculum and you have to get them back on track with the rotten way, which is doing stuff as terrible as we do.
Right. Yeah, and that's something that we'll cross that bridge when we burn it.
Agreed.
Well, for those of you who have subscribed to Rotten Mournings, you probably weren't expecting this episode to just kind of pop up, but here it is, an episode of Rotten Mournings. We will be returning to doing these podcasts, and we hope that you guys continue to listen for whatever reason it is that you listen to this podcast.
And we also promise there will not be an episode, not a single episode, that have any mention, remark, or existence to whale penises.
You've already broken it. Just like that.
I think that pretty much cancels out my next 2 episodes. No, we had agreed to that, so this is super awkward.
And this one.
Yeah.
If you're releasing this today, I'd like to go on and pitch that Lady Gray will be going live tonight with some announcements on Facebook. So you can find her at
Lady Victoria Gray.
Lady Victoria Gray. And also tonight, our boy Darker Stories will be releasing his newest story. And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be starring you.
Oh yes, I am in that one. Yep, it is, and it's a doozy, a lot of fun to do, and of course Nick does some really fun stories and really fun editing, and Melissa's paintings and everything go super well with that. Yes. Deliciously rotten.
And I believe he said he had added a new Rotten logo to it as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, he asked me to send him some stuff so he can make a new one, I think.
Hell
so
yeah.
That will be at Darker Stories on YouTube tonight.
Yeah. So definitely check out Lady Gray today. I think that's 4 Central.
I believe it's 4 Central, yes.
And what time is Darker Stories premiering on YouTube?
8, I think. I'm not absolutely positive.
Okay. And I wrote it down nowhere.
Right.
Good. Rotten way.
Yeah. We had a killer film shoot last weekend. Was it last week?
Yes, at the Haunted Chicken House. That was badass.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Haunted Chicken House, we definitely encourage you to check it out.
Yes, also keep an eye on our Facebook because we've got commercials and all kinds of stuff that we've got making for them coming out soon. And we're going to kind of proxy their Facebook site and their TikTok and hopefully release a bunch of stuff on there as well.
Yeah, all that should be coming soon. It is one of our favorite haunts, and we have several haunts that we absolutely love. So stay tuned, and we will talk more about those as they come up.
Yep.
Brandy, you got anything else?
Well, we have upcoming shoots as well, like for Hellbilly Hollow.
Oh, that's right. We do. Absolutely. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's one of our favorite ones.
Looking forward to it.
Matt, you got anything else?
No.
I'm so glad. Well,
No.
this has been a terrible episode of Rotten Mournings.
And thank you guys for joining us again.
Yeah, for joining us again.
And hopefully the next few episodes will not have any audio technical difficulties because we have grown as production company.
That's true. And if everything works out, there won't be Matt or I in future episodes.
Yes, we tried that last time. It didn't work out.
That's true. Whack, whack. All right, guys. You guys have a rotten morning.
Stay rotten.
This has been Rotten Mournings. We hope you've enjoyed listening. If you enjoy things that you've heard here, please check us out online at facebook.com/ROTN Alabama. We are Rotten Reviews.